Hello everyone, I am currently at my DreamSnap setup in my valley for last week's DreamSnap challenge, Ancient Aesthetics. And today I'm looking forward to doing some more voting for this challenge. Whether it was an ancient Greece inspired snap like mine, or channeling Merlin's sorcery, I'm curious to see what others have come up with. So I'll be voting on some submissions and sharing my thoughts on them. I always like to be honest in hopes that I can maybe help others with their dream snaps, so I'll share what I like, what I love, and some things that maybe could have been done a little better. By the way, let me know in the comments what direction you went in for this dream snap. I would love to know what other community members decided to do. Also, if you could hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. And always, if you are not subscribed, I would love it if you would consider subscribing. Now, let's take a look at some voting. So as I mentioned, last week's challenge was Ancient Aesthetics. It was a decor challenge, and the description said it's time to get old school. Decorate with the past as your inspiration. Everything from Merlin to mythology is on the table. So I'm going to take a look at some submissions and be doing some voting. I may skip around a little bit to show you maybe some of the better ones that I find, but I am going to try to just go through some. Alright, so starting off here, we have two very pretty ones actually. We have two that look like they're kind of channeling ancient Greece. The one on the left, it is a nighttime shot. Let's take a little bit of a closer look. I love that they use the new Hercules items. They put the bench in the back, which is really nice, and it's a little seating area. The fountain up front looks beautiful. I think the character also looks beautiful, even though it's not an outfit challenge. I do like when people think about their outfit in addition to their background on a decor challenge, or vice versa with an outfit challenge. I love the plants up front. I think that's really pretty, and I love the waterfalls in the back. I love that they added some lights to give a little bit of glow, because sometimes nighttime shots can be a little dark. Let's take a look at the other one. Now this one, I actually really love the point of view. I love that they have their back turned to the camera. They even have the snake wig, Celia snake wig from the lovely Monster Star Path, which gives me Medusa vibes, which is very much Greek mythology. And I love that they use the arch from the lovely Monster Star Path as well to frame up their shot. They use the sides of the columns. I absolutely love that. That looks really beautiful. It looks like you're peeking in. And I love that they have Rapunzel painting here. I think that gives me really ancient vibes, something you would see maybe in ancient Greece. And you have Merlin in the back, of course. And I really love the use of the Hercules items, and I love the benches in the middle and the bushes as well. I even love the leaf rug that they're sitting on. That's one of my favorite items in the game, is the leaf rug. I just feel like it adds a lot to a lot of dream snaps, and it's really nice around your valley too, when you just want to add a little bit of extra foliage, but you don't want to be using more bushes or things like that. So I have a little bit of a tough decision here. I think that the one on the left is slightly dark, the other one on the right a little bit light, but I think I'm going to go for the one on the right. I just really like the point of view, and I think it just looks really, really pretty. So I'm going to go for the one on the right. Now here, not really getting too much ancient vibes from either of them. The one on the right, I'm not really sure what they were going for here. It looks like they have a stage set up. Maybe they were just trying to submit together 300 moonstones. The one on the left, I get a little bit of ancient vibes with the old piano and the books on the back table. They have the fireplace too, which is really nice, and the potions on the wall. So I guess they were going for maybe a little bit of a sorcerer vibe. So I am getting a little bit ancient vibes from that, and also the gothic mirror in the back. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to vote for this one on the left, because the right one just doesn't fit the challenge at all for me. And oh wow, so the one on the left, we have another one here that I'm not really sure what they were going for. It looks like they were probably just putting down some items to be able to get their 300 moonstones, and that's totally fine. If people want to do that, that's really their prerogative. I tend to reward players that kind of rise to the challenge. So because I feel like with shots like this on the left, they will get their 300 moonstones regardless, so if they get my vote or not. So I feel like that's fair. If you put down some items to just get your 300 moonstones, you'll get your 300 moonstones. So Now I'm taking a look at the one on the right. This is really beautiful. It looks like they're an explorer and they have a tent set up, and they have the Hercules items in the back. They even used a lot of distance here. In the back, they put one of the columns all the way on another level. I believe this is in the plains or the borderlands. I think it's the borderlands. But I love the lighting here. I love that they used the old lampposts. The barrels are a really nice touch. They even have the mystic base up front, which is a time bending item that you can craft with time bending fragments. They even use the hourglass on the right. I really love that. And they dress their character up like an explorer. And I love the pose with the snake. I think that's really beautiful. I also love that they use these crafted bases from Eternity Isle on the left. I think they're a really great item to use for this DreamSnap challenge. They even threw some old bones down. Maybe they're an excavator. So I really do love this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm definitely going to vote for the one on the right here. Okay, so we have a really beautiful one on the left here. Oh, I absolutely love this. Let me take a look at this closer. So this is really beautiful. I really love how they used all the Hercules items, and I love that they use Prince Eric and Maui statues. I think that works really great for this because it gives me Greek mythology feeling with the statues, especially with the statue in the back, Maui. Sorry, I couldn't remember Maui's name for a second. I love the fountain on the left. I think that looks really, really beautiful. Their character looks beautiful. I love the flowers up front. The only thing I think that would make this photo a little bit better is if they moved the flowers up so that they were all the way up in front of the foreground and the flowers were sort of peeking in. I think that would like take the photo up just like a slight notch. But this photo is so pretty. I think it's really, really pretty. The colors are beautiful. The lighting is beautiful. And I think their character looks absolutely beautiful. It gives me Greek goddess all the way. And I love the lighting with the torches in the back as well. So that's going to get my vote, but I do want to take a look at the one on the right for a second. The one on the right does not give me ancient vibes. It gives me Under the Sea vibes. It looks like it was from, you know, an Under the Sea DreamSnap that we had previously. Perhaps they were going for pirate vibes, but I don't get pirate. They don't have a pirate outfit on. There's just the pirate ship and the pirate window. So in that sense, I'm not getting ancient. So I'm definitely going to go for the one on the left here because the one on the left is absolutely beautiful. Oh, and another beautiful one. Oh, we're getting some good ones here. Wow, this is really, really pretty. Look at all the flowers, and oh, they use the cherry blossoms so nicely. I love that they use the lovely arches from the lovely monster star path. They use them all over, and they have the waterfalls as the background. Now, I believe this is an Eternity Isle in the Wild Tangles somewhere. I'm not sure what section of the Wild Tangles, but it looks beautiful. The fountains that they use from the lovely monster star path look great as well. I love the flowers up front that they have. This is what I was talking about with that last one where they have the flowers peeking in from the foreground, and as you can see, the flowers are kind of blurred and it just gives the photo extra depth. And same with the column on the right as well. That's in the foreground as well and looks really great. And I love their character. I think their character looks beautiful. I love the dress that they chose. Another one that gives me, you know, Grecian goddess. And they use the harp on the right, which I think is really great. I use the harp in mine actually. And I think this is just really, really, really beautiful. Let's take a look at the other one real quick. Now this one, I will say I do love the armor that they have on. The bat ears don't exactly go. I'm not sure what they were going for here, but they certainly like their snack machine. I actually like the lighting with the yellow chandelier, but it's not giving me ancient other than the armor. So I'm definitely going to go for the one on the left because it's just too beautiful to deny. So this one on the left is really drawing me in. I really love the colors on this one. It looks like they might have used a filter on it, but the filter works if they did it because it makes the colors kind of pop. The colors that they use, the filter works with. I also think this frame is really, really great for this photo, and I don't usually like frames on DreamSnaps because a lot of times they can kind of take away, but this one actually kind of adds to the ancient feeling, And it goes with the outfit that they have on, because they're kind of dressed as Merlin's apprentice, it seems like, or maybe Merlin's partner. I love that they have Merlin in the shot. I think Merlin looks adorable on the right there. They added some really great things in here, like the older windows. They have the frame that has the coverings on it on the left on the wall. The bookshelves are great, all the potions. And it looks like maybe Merlin's teaching the class, or maybe they're the teacher and helping Merlin out. But either way, I think it looks really beautiful. And I love the fireplace in the back. And I love that they have their character front and center. I always love that. I think it looks really, really beautiful, this photo. Really, really gorgeous. And the one on the right now, not getting ancient vibes from this. It looks like they're wearing, I can't tell which jacket that is. It almost looks like Pilot's jacket. And they have the fairy godmother here. Now, the fairy godmother does look very adorable. And I think their character looks great too. And they do have a little bit of decor on the back. Maybe they were going for an older room. And maybe they're saying the fairy godmother is ancient. That may be what they're insinuating. But for this one, I'm definitely going to go for the one on the left. And that will finish up today's voting. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of my thought process when I'm going through voting. Perhaps you got a few tips and tricks that you can use for your future dream snaps. If you could hit the like button on the way out if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate that. And if you're not currently subscribed, maybe consider subscribing if you did like this video. I hope you have a happy and wonderful day.